Dublin ready for love story with Taylor Swift. A love story is on the cards for Dublin as Taylor Swift's sold-out Eras Tour touches down this Friday. It will hit the Aviva Stadium in Ireland's capital for 3 nights this weekend, with more than 150,000 Swifties in attendance, 6 years since Swift's last shows in Dublin. And it's not the only big event in Dublin over the weekend. Pride, Latitude Festival, the Garth Football All-Ireland quarter-finals, and Shania Twain will be attracting their own crowds to the city. What is Dublin doing to prepare? Taylor Swift concerts are so big that Garda, Irish police, management have declared the 3 days as an extraordinary event. Officers can be stopped from taking leave and special measures are implemented to ensure that there are enough gardaí to police the city. The policing bill for 5 Garth Brooks concerts in Croke Park in 2022 came to €380,000, £320,000, and is expected policing Taylor Swift's 3 nights will cost about the same. Will Dublin benefit from Swiftonomics? The economic impact of this global superstar is now known as Swiftonomics. Last year's leg of the Eras Tour was the first in history to make more than £1,792 million. Now, it's estimated the international tour will increase that figure to as much as £4 £3 The hugely anticipated UK leg could generate close to a £1 billion boost for the economy, and the only Irish city on the tour is expecting to be a beneficiary of a boost too. The only similar global star who has had a run in Dublin has been Garth Brooks. An estimated 400,000 fans attended his 5-night stint in Croke Park. Dublin Chamber of Commerce estimates that tourists travelling to those concerts provided a €35 million boost to the economy. Could Swift do the same? Dublin Chamber say the real benefit comes from those travelling from overseas. Everic McGidney is the Director of Public and International Affairs there and says tourism will be the biggest beneficiary of the Eras Tour. Dublin Chamber is delighted that Taylor Swift has chosen Dublin as one of the venues and one of the cities that she's going to play in, he said. You can see people coming from all over the country to visit Dublin and spend a bit of time here, which is fantastic. But the real economic impact comes from those who travelled from overseas and coming from Great Britain, Northern Ireland as far away as the United States. And in general, the longer the person has to travel, both the more time they'll spend here. Mr. McGidney adds that the 2,000 to 3,000 people who have come from the US could easily spend a few €1,000 each during their visit. There are still hotel rooms available, some reaching more than €500, £420, for 1 night, but there are still more pocket-friendly rooms available too. Businesses around the Aviva and Dublin City are planning on a bumper weekend with bottomless brunches, Taylor quizzes, and mug-making all on offer. The Bridge, a popular bar near the Aviva Stadium, has developed a Taylor Swift-themed menu. The manager, Colm Ryan, said they are used to big events, but none as big as Taylor. We always have rugby matches, Six Nations, things like that, he said. And obviously a lot of concerts as well. We've had Pink and Rammstein both playing last weekend. But Taylor, she's something on another level. The amount of people that come to support her is huge. She's probably one of the biggest artists in the world right now. We've designed special cocktails this weekend named after a couple of her songs. So we have a lavender haze cocktail and an enchanted cocktail, along with slushies, frozen daiquiris. I thought to go with the kind of stuff that hopefully weather permitting will fly out. Dublin Pottery Studio is running a Taylor-themed mug-making class for 2 nights, both of which sold out within an hour. Manager Ciara Fulham said the idea came when most of their customers were painting their own Taylor Swift pottery regardless of the concerts. We noticed every weekend people were painting Taylor Swift themes anyway, she said. How to get to the Aviva? If you were lucky enough to secure tickets, there are some extra public transport services for the Taylor Swift concert. Additional DART train services on all 3 nights, as well as 60 different bus routes from all over the country that will be approved by Enter to provide dedicated services to the Aviva. TransLink has also announced it will be running special return train services from Northern Ireland. The concerts coincide with a number of other events in the Dublin area such as Pride and Longitude, so public transport will be busy. Aviva Stadium is relatively close to the centre of Dublin, and for those able to do so, it may make more sense to do that part of the journey on foot.